everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Don't invite me to your birthday dinner that you can't afford, or have friends that can't afford the birthday dinner. So, I had an acquaintance. She invited me to one of her friends' birthday dinners. I'm like, cool, no problem. I need to know where it's going to be at. And I'll meet you there because, one, I like to drive my own car. So I look at the menu online, see what they have to offer. If I'm driving, I'm not drinking. So I already know I'm not going to have no alcohol at all. So I got my meal picked out. I go to the bank, make sure I got cash, and I added 20% gratuity to what I know I was going to eat. I get there, everything's going smoothly, for the most part. People are ordering their drinks, appetizers, filet mignon, all this extra shit. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, hopefully they all got their money. So we couldn't split all the checks. So we only do like a group of 4 to each check. Cool, no problem, because I already know how much my stuff is. So the checks come out, and I put my cash on top of the check that my name is on. So everyone's like looking around and fumbling around in their purses and stuff. And I'm like, all right, see where this shit is going. Let me put my glasses back on, because I need these motherfuckers so I could drive. I know I'm about to leave. So everyone's like, oh, we should just put all the money together. And why? I don't need to do that. I know how to do math. And y'all math don't match my math. So it ain't matching. No. So my friend was like, oh, you're not going to add no more money to that? Hell no. Yeah, I said it just like that. Hell no. For what? This ain't my family. This ain't my man. I don't even know these people. But y'all want me to pay for y'all food? Y'all gonna pay my car note when it's due? Like, that's like saying, oh, by the way, my rent's due. Y'all got some money on it? Get the fuck out of here. No. So I know I lost a friend, but guess what? I don't give a shit, because I stand on principle. So, being the polite person that I am, after I knew my portion was paid, plus me putting the gratuity of my meal on there, I was ready to go any goddamn way. Part of me didn't want to go to begin with, but I just wanted to get out the house. So I was like, I told her, I said, I'm about to head out. She looked crazy, but I stood up, being the polite person. I said, oh, happy birthday again to you. Nice meeting everybody. And I slid clean up out of there, hopped on the expressway and came home. So my words to anyone that have these birthday dinners: invite people that can afford it or don't have them. Hey everyone, I am shocked how my birthday dinner splitting the bill video blew up overnight. I want to thank you for everyone that engaged in it, everyone that commented, your likes, your shares, your follows. I'm going to follow you back. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. But I had some questions that was brought to me that I want to answer for everybody. I was asked whether or not I talked to my friend. Yeah, she hit me up. She was upset, said I embarrassed her. I told her she should be embarrassed for herself. I didn't embarrass her. She embarrassed herself, not knowing or not having an idea of how I was going to react, being asked that question about whether or not I was going to put some more money in there. If you knew that your friends were, I'm not going to say broke, but not financially able to flip the bill on their own, you shouldn't have invited me, because I wouldn't have came at all. So needless to say, I had to take a nap. So I got off the phone with her real quick because I didn't have no time for her shit. It was my time to relax. My other question I was asked was whether or not I brought a gift. I never go anywhere empty-handed. I had a card, and I had a gift card of $20 I put inside of the card. I think for me, it's tacky to go to someone's birthday dinner, any type of celebration without a card. You should always have something in hand to give that person, because that's just the right thing to do.
That's $20. What is this? You should have brought them a Lego set.
So that's why I did not put money towards the birthday person's meal, because I had a card. I brought a card with me for her. Someone jumped in my comments, really ignorant, asking why does it seem only the Black community this seems to happen? I don't think so. Acting like you don't have any class does not have a color. I know people of this color that can be worse. So I don't know where that came from. I don't give a shit where it came from, but they could take it back wherever they got it from, because it had no business being inside my comments to begin with, because that's ignorant as hell. I was asked would I hang out with these people again. I didn't know them the first time. A couple of people who was around me, they seemed cool, but I ain't looking for friends like that. I'm cool with it. I don't have time at all to be stressing myself about if I go out to eat, whether or not they can afford to feed themselves. Like, don't go nowhere. So I'm still standing 10 toes on that. When it comes to my immediate family, my close friends I consider family, I got them. I ain't worrying about splitting no bill. I'm putting money in the pot, and we're going to have a good time, and that's just that. So, hope I was able to answer any questions you may have had. So we're still on the birthday dinner, being invited, splitting the bill. Now we're talking about the gift that was given. So, for me, as a guest of a guest or a plus one, do you have to bring something? Technically, no. For me, I say yes. Everyone is not the same. So, say me being in the receiving end of a plus one or a guest of a guest bringing something, I'd be appreciative of whatever I got. Because technically, do they have to? No. But I got people in my comments talking about only $20. How old was the person? What the fuck you mean? First off, I done been to weddings, which is tacky when people do this, and people come with nothing, and that whole shindig is paid for already. Make it make sense. Are you out there in the world? How much money would you have given if you're a plus one or a guest of a guest at a birthday? Period. It's a birthday. Let's take the dinner part out of it. At a birthday of someone that you don't know, but you're going as a plus one or a guest of a guest, and you're paying for your own meal when you get there. Come in my comments, because I don't know if people are even thinking these days logically. It don't matter the amount that was given. It's the thought that goes into it, especially when it's someone you're not really acquainted with. Make it make sense.
Hey, what it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. We back with another lit video, man. Make sure y'all follow me, Late Night Stories with PJ, okay? The links will be in the descriptions of my regular videos, man. Make sure you follow me, Everyday PJ Politics. And we on Facebook, Instagram, and all that. Just look up Everyday PJ, man, okay? Hey, splitting the bill is crazy. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Listen, man, she's not saying people are broke. I'm just saying, if you know you spent a certain amount of money, you spent a certain amount on food, just be mindful of what you spend. You know what I'm saying? Just be mindful of what you spend. If I go anywhere and I have an intent on spending a certain amount of money or eating a certain amount or whatever, that's what I want to spend. I'm not eating more, and I'm not trying to eat more and pay less. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to eat less to pay more. You know what I'm saying? That's just not, I'm not going out for that reason. Now, if you're having something like that, I'm gonna tell you straight up, hey, we splitting the bill all across the table. I got $60 on my meal. Okay, that includes my drink and the tip. I'm gonna get just a tip. Looking at that's why I tell them tell the girls when I be going, just a tip. I'm like, don't go over. Don't go over. You know what I mean? But I haven't been in a situation like that. Also, when she said something about weddings, I just thought about it. I was like, damn, you know what? I married an Asian woman. Man. When I tell you, the money we spent on that wedding, it was a good, I think it was close to around $8,000 for the wedding. And my wife had a nice ring too. I spent like $1,500 on it at that time. That was all. That was everything. $1,500 on that ring. It was nice. We got. I think we walked away with about $15,000 cash plus gifts. You know what I'm saying? So Asians are very giving, and you know I had some black family that was giving too, but the black family brought a lot of presents. The Asians brought cash, and they was very giving. And then the ones who couldn't make it still sent cash. So listen, but again, we didn't have an open bar, but we had a bar. My friend, shout out to my homie, he was my bartender. My homie Derek, good guy, one of the greatest guys in the world. He was the bartender, and we was charging for drinks, but it was like $4. You know what I'm saying? $4 for a drink. You getting Hennessy, all that shit, you know, all the good stuff. We had all the good stuff. You know, $4 a drink. That was it. It wasn't no different prices. It wasn't. If you wanted a beer, it's $4. Like, now I think the beer may have been cheaper, but we bought a bunch of beer. Not everybody was drinking beer, but we had more beer than liquor when we was done. But I'm gonna tell you what, man, just be mindful of people. Like if you're going somewhere, yes, her bringing a gift card was absolutely perfect. I don't care if it was $20. I don't care if it was $40 or $50. You know, if she would have brought $50, I would be more, taken aback about splitting the bill with everybody else. That if they racked up $100 split and I only ate $50 worth of food, I'd be like, well, here's the gift card that I was giving to the birthday person. Now I'm putting it towards the bill because y'all got me messed up. You know what I'm saying? But I did see an app earlier today. I was scrolling somebody's page, and there was an app that splits the bill. So one person can pay for the entire bill, and then you share it out to everybody, and they itemize what they had. So if they had a couple drinks, and they had like what food they had, it breaks all that down. I think that's great. I think that's awesome for these types of situations. One person pays for it all, and everybody just pay their portion. And you'll know if somebody don't pay their portion, because it's like if there's a few drinks left over or something like that, you be like, hey, somebody left a few drinks. I'm not really sweating the drinks, but like, damn, if you know you had more than one drink, just go ahead and pay for it. Like, don't even be. I think having friends that won't own up to what they ate is worse than having friends that won't split the bill, that are willing to split the bill. Like, just pay for what you ate and drank. It's not that hard of a situation, but people want to make it hard like that, and I don't respect that, and I wouldn't respect that out of nobody. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section.